Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mama Eve, and today's a good day. Today's a great day. Today have been a fabulous day. But what's more important? I know that today have been your day. Welcome back to my channel, my honey buns. If this is your first time, excuse the squeaking in the back. That is the dog playing with the toy. But welcome, welcome. And if this is your 100th time, welcome. So just want to say welcome to everybody on this Tuesday tea. Tuesday tea. So I pray that everybody's been good and the week's been good so far. Let's see. Dextrose. Someone's late. Yep, baby. My night is not even over. So I just wanted to make sure I was going to get on here tonight on this Tuesday tea and just spend a little bit of time with y'all. And we're going to talk about a few things. And let's see here. Let me see here. Wait a minute. I see something that's exciting me. Sunshine. Hello, Mel Barfor. Hello. Hope everyone is doing well. Everybody, me too. I hope that everybody's doing well. Let me read this one. Mama Eve, thank you for the lime, salt, and vinegar jar recipe from a few weeks ago. Money have been coming in back to back. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. I am so happy and thank you for sharing that with the community, especially for those that didn't really think it was going to work. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it. Hello, just wanted to let you know, and my money jar, and two of them had hearts on it. Okay. Send me a picture. Send me a picture to the 667 number. I would really like to see that. Busy Bee, hello. Yes, all is well. Joy Noel, hello. Dimples, hey mama. And chat, hello. Amani, my baby, greetings. Love you, Mama Eve. Love you more. I love you more. Love you more. We're going to have a time tonight. I'm going to try to stay well under an hour. I'm going to try. All right. I'm trying to condense the time, stop talking so much because somebody told me I like to talk a lot. So I'm gonna try to work on that. All right. Y'all that's right, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up for me. It's free, doesn't cost a penny. Hit those like button. Okay. Sherry Lee, hello. Looking real good. Oh, yep, I'm back in my white again. I'm in the white again. And I'm supposed to be in it, but I get hard headed every once in a while, especially if it's cold outside. It switched up on us for a few days. It was real warm, and then all of a sudden it just got so cold. And we just checked the weather. It said around 8 o'clock ish. We do have a small chance that it may start snowing here. So I'm not looking forward to it, and I hope that it goes the other way. Greetings, Mama. Rocking you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. So listen, share my videos. Y'all rewatch the videos. And y'all been really doing good on that, because I do read the comments where you'll say, I am rewatching the video and things like that. So I am just so grateful that you take time out your busy schedule to rewatch the video, especially if you miss something or you coming in late. You're not calling me, asking me questions about it. This dog is really driving me crazy today. See, this is what I'm telling you about. Y'all read the little description of this video. This is what we deal with. All right. Yes, we had 80 degrees one day. Yeah. Yep. So while we're waiting, yeah, uh, I am too old for puppies. I'm too old. I am too old for puppies. I'm telling you, and kittens and cats and dogs. I'm just, yeah. All right, let's see. Good evening, Mama. I hope you had a beautiful day. Just got home from work and I'm excited to sit here and listen and learn. Miss Tiffany Lynn. Um, to, we had, let me see, I know a good, I'm going to say between 18 and 20 packages to get out today. Between 18, I think somebody said there was 21. But that's what we was doing today, was packing boxes and trying our best to get them out for the new folks. And the majority of the day, if I wasn't doing that, I have a new batch of chicken feet that I was painting, that I was blessing, that I was decorating. So I've been doing chicken feet most of the day also. Chicken claws. All right. And they are turning out absolutely beautiful. I've been sold out for a minute. So had some that had been coming in asking. So I decided I'm going to do 3 batches. One batch is gone. Somebody just ordered 10. So I'm on my second batch. So the 10 that I was working on today is already spoken for. Um, so maybe the end of the week, I'll pick it up again. Let's see. Do you have the video that talks about how to use chicken claws? I really don't know. I don't remember. I think I have over 500 videos. There is there may be a video. I know. I'm thinking if I did, it was a while ago. It was a while ago. But I will share, they are very good for protection. Very, very. And we have them in the traditional color, which is black and red. We also have them in blue. We have them in white, red, and green, and purple. And purple. That's the colors. All right. So I can just go into it just a little bit. The black is the traditional for protection. The blue is for protection too. The green is if you want to protect your money. The red is protection of love and bringing in love. The white is good for altars for healing, for healing. And purple are for my spiritual folks, my workers, my readers, my seers. You can use the purple ones to help your clients. If you want to know more about it, if you're a worker, a seer, or you have a question about it, you can call me on my private line or on the work line, and I can express how you can use the purple ones. Only if you're a worker, a seer, or you have clients. All right. So, but let me tell you, every worker should have a purple chicken claw. All right. Let's see. What are you talking about? We're talking about chicken feet, chicken claws. Chicken claws. All right. So she said, "What are you talking about?" Or they said, "What are you talking about?" Okay. So before we get started on this video tonight, because let's see, 10 minutes been going. On the last video, I shared with you about 2 of the new candles that we have. And I hope y'all can hear me over this dog, because he waits till I get on here and say welcome, 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 and then throw the toys up in the air and all of that stuff. All right. Can you please give out your number? I do. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Let me give you the number. All right. Okay, there you go. So call between 11:30 and 5 Eastern Standard Time, please. Okay. So I was talking about two new candles that we have that is absolutely, absolutely powerful. One of the candles, the new candles, is it was created out of need. And what I mean by that is for the last few weeks, we have had so many overwhelmed customers and clients, overwhelmed with what's going on in the world, overwhelmed with so many personal things. And they're telling me that they're experiencing high level of anxiety, things happening on the job. They're really experiencing really bad anxiety. So the first candle, thank you, peace and blessings. The first candle that you will find here is our anxiety dressed candle. An anxiety dressed candle, calm and peace candle. It is beautiful. It have a lid on it, but it smells wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It really do. It is the intentions of this candle is to alleviate stress, worries, and it will bring in or introduce peace into your personal space. So if you are one of my babies that's just really, 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 really been experiencing anxiety, stress, you may want to get this candle here, and keep it lit, even if you light it for an hour at a time. This candle would also be wonderful doing a peace bath or a healing bath. So check this out. I think it's already on the website. The next one is, y'all, this is going to go on my list of favorites. This candle is called, let me see if I can, I don't know why it's always blurry. Checkmate. Checkmate. This candle, let's see here. In chess, checkmate means the game is finished and the king has not escaped, has escaped. Lighting this candle will symbolize obstacles, overcoming obstacles. I know my glasses here, I can't see. Outmaneuvering enemies and claiming victory. All right. And we have little directions here of how you can burn this candle, and you'll get a special goodie from me. Y'all see that right there? This is actually a real chess piece. What are you going to do with this chess piece? This chess piece is going to be put in a mojo bag, or put in a bag, a gris bag, or kept somewhere to always remind you for victory. You have victory over your opponents. All right. It's a beautiful candle. It smells good. It's a powerful candle. All right. Checkmate. So y'all check this out. And I know that a lot of you have already ordered. We packed up some today. So this is one that you might just want to try. All right. Let me see here. Yes, checkmate. Let Mama Eve tell you what you should do. Funny name, Mama. I don't understand that. Okay. I love it. Yes. Is there any in the shop? Yes, there are. Yes. Yes, they are. We have some in the shop. Yes, we do. It is absolutely beautiful. Y'all see that? That's the right here. You might get gold, you might get silver, but that is a little talisman that you can keep. I wish you could see it better because my little computer is so blurry all the time. But this the two candles for this week. And driving home, I just thought of another one that I will be announcing. I'm going to come up with the candle that I just seen actually. All right. So we're going to get to. I promise you, we're going to get to the video tonight where we're going to talk about the title of this video. Okay. Let's see. Am I missing anything? The community working. I am going to be doing 2 community workings. One, this is March, April, May, the end of May, and one, the end of June. All right. Breaking down barriers for the family. Releasing the chain. That is in May. Breaking down barriers and releasing chains. Breaking chains for the family. This one is for those that have situations going on with family members. Family members. All different types of situations. You have family members that's ill. You have family members that's under spiritual attack. You have family members that suffers from addictions. There is so many different chains that would keep us, not the family member, but us, the moms, the dads, the grandparents, the godparents, always praying, always on pins and needles. There is so many things that we see that we can't change by ourselves. So that's going to be in May. In June, this is a very special one because I was going to do this one in May. Okay. But this one is for people that have blockages dealing with love, self-love, relationships. I'm going to be dealing with the element of fire to destroy blockages as far as love lives, relationships. Sometimes people build up walls because they're scared they're going to be hurt. And they can't let that wall, they can't release themselves so that they can get who it is that God wants them to have because they've been hurt. They've experienced pain. Some people may be waiting for that partner, waiting for that husband, waiting for that boyfriend, girlfriend, that companion. Okay. But there is a wall, there is a blockage there. Sometimes the blockage is supernatural. Sometimes the blockage is put there by other people so that a person cannot be, other people can't be attracted to the person. That sounds crazy, but this is something that we deal with. I say we, I'm talking about me, clients. All right. Sometimes you're in a relationship and that person, the saying, if I can't have you, nobody else will. That is something that we deal with. I deal with my clients all the time. So this is going to be a working that I'm going to be doing in June. I'll be working with the element of fire to destroy those blockages that will prevent you from love, even loving yourself. Sometimes there is things that you don't even know why you don't even love yourself. You have low self-esteem. You feel as though you're not lovable at all. Well, We're gonna destroy that. Those walls are gonna be like the walls of Jericho. They're gonna come tumbling down. All right. So that's going to be in June. I have to give y'all the actual date, and I'll be giving you more directions of what it is you need to send me, what it is I'm requiring. All right. That's going to be coming up in May and June. All right. So y'all keep those in mind. Keep those in mind. Let's see. I'm driving. Is that a candle for that? Thank you, Amani. Breaking the chains. Yes. Can you do the other one? Destroying the blockages of love. All right. And that's in every facet of that word. Self-love, relationships, low self-esteem, whatever it is, that wall that surrounds you, even if you didn't even put that wall up, somebody else then threw it up. Oh, that's coming down. So that's going to be the two. Thank you. That's going to be the two community workings coming up. One in May and one in June. My walls have walls with flaming par. Well, baby, I'm going to be working with fire to destroy those walls. And once they become ash, they cannot be reconstructed. All right? I'm not going to tell you how I'm going to be working with fire now. I'm not going to tell you that. But I will just tell you that that's what I'm going to use to destroy some of those things that's preventing you from moving forward or being seen or being found. All right. That's a whole nother thing. But we're going to be tackling all of that. All right. But that's in June. All right. So I've been on here for 22 minutes. And I know, because I know y'all so good, I know that you've seen the title of this video and said, here she goes again. What in the world is Mama talking about? Well, I am so glad on this Tuesday tea that you just asked that question. The name of the video, let me tell you 2 items that will cause demons to tremble and the devil or devils to run away from you. I could just imagine that a lot of you think, I know what those 2 things may be. Sage, salt, Palo Santos, red brick dust, black salt. Yes, you can use all of those things, but on this video, I am not talking about none of them. Go grab your paper and your pen because you're going to want to jot this down. Also, with the 2 items, I'm going to share with you at least one way you can work with one of the items. I might give you 2. I don't know yet. I might give you 2, but crenolina is wonderful, but that's not one of them either. All right. So, let's start from the beginning. Many people feel like they're under spiritual attack. And they're fighting something that's not visible with the human eye. And I truly understand that. On the job, at home, even this lower vibration that you deal with that now you've seen it. You can identify it through people, persons. Sometimes those persons are people close to you, could even be family members, as well as enemies. You've tried so many things, and it seemed like if it do work, it's just temporary. So you find yourself in a state of always fighting all the time, and you can never seem to get free of these demons, these lower vibration devils. I have an S on it, devils, because there are many things that would try to attack us. Okay? So tonight, for the little bit of time that I'm going to be here, I'm going to show you two things that I found that was the most powerful when I work for my clients. I'm going to share with you two of my secret items that I use, even if there is a spiritual, how am I gonna put it? If it needs an exorcism, even with houses, if I go in and the owners or the people that live there, we know that there have been some spiritual activity in the home that is not explainable, but is unexplainable. These are two things that I use all the time. Thank you, Eden. Thank you, Eden. Thank you, Eden, for the gift. Thank you. A blessing deserve a blessing. All right. And you just blessed me. All right. So let me just say this. My videos are my opinion. Somebody else might say, what is she talking about? Y'all know I don't care about that. Right. I'm telling you things that I know that I have done and I do that work. I'm sharing it with you. Not every video for everyone, but I will give you what I do. Tried and true. It had proved itself over and over and over again. I'm going to also talk about the Bible at this moment. All right. So if you don't want to hear it, cut your ears off for a second. Cut your hearing off. You know, some of y'all have selective hearing anyway. All right. Okay. There is a story that most people that have read or know anything, even the slightest bit of biblical knowledge, there is certain stories that we all know. 1, creation. 2, the flood. 3, the birth of Jesus. Now, I might step on people's toes right here. And if I do, I'm not going to apologize. All right. Now, let me give y'all a warning, because somebody told me today my spirit was off today. And I was kind of angry. Okay. So y'all know mama just say what I have to say. And if you don't like it, oh well. Simple as that. So I don't want to offend anybody, but if you're offended, you might want to get off this video now. Okay. There are certain things that I question in reading the Bible. Certain things that we do that have me saying, well, I'm reading it this way, but why are we doing it that way? Y'all getting where I'm coming from? One of the stories is about the birth of Jesus. You know, Mary and Joseph had went to a small town. There was no room. So the inn's owner said, okay, you can use the stable. Mary gave birth to Jesus in a stable with the animals there. Alongside came some magi, wise men, and they presented Jesus, the infant baby, in the cradle with gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Where does it say that? Where does it say that? Because if you have your Bible, and I want y'all to write this down, please write this down. Go to Matthew 2nd chapter, verse 11. It tells you. And I get excited because I think about growing up. I think about Christmas. I think about the Christmas pageants at the church where we all dressed up and it was a baby doll in a straw manger. And we had the three wise men dressed up so beautifully, presenting this gift. Well, I'm not buying that. And I tell you why. Because in Matthew, the 2nd chapter, verse 11, it clearly states that when the magi or the three wise men presented Jesus with gold, frankincense, and myrrh, it was not at a stable. It was at the home of Mary. Jesus was not an infant. He was a young child. Oh, y'all ain't know that, did y'all? I'm sure some of y'all probably did. Don't take my word for it. Do not take my word for it. Go to Matthew 2:11. We are just so accustomed of doing things ritualistically, but yet if we say we do things ritualistically, we are then called, quote, witches and warlocks, which there's no such a thing as a warlock, unless it's on TV. Okay? So, why did they present the gifts of gold? They presented the king with gold for royalty. But why frankincense and myrrh? Frankincense and myrrh was valuable. It was something that people traded. It was on the same line as gold, as material, as different jewelry. But I believe that there was another reason why. Because they knew what he was going to have to endure. That's right. That's right. To keep away negative folks, negative demonic forces. Every spiritual person in this community, if you've been fighting a spiritual battle that you think you cannot win, get yourself some frankincense and myrrh. Get you a bottle of oil. I personally believe that we all should be anointed. When I make my anointed oil, where so many people have been blessed, baby, I'm not going to tell you everything I put in there, but I will tell you that those two ingredients, they're going to be 100%. They are going to be in that bottle. Why? Because it ain't no way a demon can stand the smell. A devil can stand to smell the scent of frankincense and myrrh. I take frankincense and myrrh over sage, over Palo Santos, benzoin, cobrol. I would choose frankincense and myrrh. Then you wonder why some, should I say this? I'm going to say it anyway. Some churches burn it. See, because if you're not spiritual and you go into a church and you see incense and you smell that frankincense and myrrh, the first thing you're going to say is, oh, what they're doing is wrong. No, they're right. Because what they're doing is they're fighting the invisible forces that we don't see. Not just for themselves, for protection, but for their parishioners. Get yourself. There you go, busy bee. Get yourself some frankincense and myrrh. How I like to use it is in the resin form. What is a resin? Because I've been asked that question. I know I have some people in here that know so much more than I do. I salute all of you. But I know I have some babies on here that this is all new to them. Resin is a gum of a tree. Okay? The gum of a tree. I love burning resin, frankincense and myrrh on carbon or charcoal. Okay? So if you are fighting the demonic forces that's attacking you, a lot of times I found with my clients that these forces they're more active near portals, all right? The closets, the bedrooms, basements. Burn yourself, crack a window, crack a door, and burn you some frankincense and myrrh. If you're doing a spiritual bath for spiritual cleansing, for uncrossing, for healing, get you some frankincense and myrrh. After you take your spiritual bath, that night or that next morning, anoint yourself with the frankincense and myrrh oil. And watch what happens. I don't care how haunted a house is. And mama goes into those houses. Get you some frankincense and myrrh. Try it. Okay? I've been asked today by a I don't even know. This man of God is so prolific in teaching the Bible. I've been asked a special favor today to come up with a candle that's going to be for prophets and prophetess and ministers, pastors. He himself is a pastor. And what we agreed on, the only oil that will be in that candle is frankincense and myrrh. So that's one I'm going to be working on, right? But that's the first item. Let me see here. I have myrrh resins. It's crazy. I had a neighbor that tried to bully me for over a year. I burned some myrrh and he came to the door saying, it stinks down here. Yeah, keep your funky. I understand. They can't stand the smell. They can't stand the smell. All right. Okay, let's talk. Thank you, Dimples. Let's talk about that a little bit. She said, "Is frankincense cones are good?" I want you babies to realize. Do I burn cones? Yes, sometimes because it's convenient. Okay. Sometimes in my office, if I'm doing consultations, doing a lot of readings, doing a lot of praying for people, laying hands on people, yeah, I do all of that. I'm going to not only am I going to cleanse the area, I'm going to cleanse the tools that I use. I'm going to do all of that. And sometimes it's good to have something that I can just reach over, grab, and burn. There is a small amount of actual resin in most cones and sticks. Now, how we make incense, we buy punks. They're called punks. It's the incense without a scent. You put the oil on the incense, on the punk, and you dry it. Where's the resin at? Okay. Try to get the resin and the charcoal. All right. Something is better than nothing. So on the cones, on the incense sticks, you're getting more of the oil than the actual resins. Even though there is some companies that actually roll their punks or they make them handmade, and you can actually see the herbs, you can actually see the spices, you can actually see the resin on the incense sticks. All right. But basically, try your best to actually get the resin. All right. I love that candle too. All right. Let's see. I had that happen to me too, Tiffany. I burned sage, Palo Santo, frankincense, and myrrh. And he said, I have a headache. Yeah. Uh huh. I'm telling y'all. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. I'm not just telling y'all stuff. Is that Three Kings resin? Okay, the Three Kings resin is frankincense, myrrh, and sandalwood. All right, you can use that. Sometimes Three Kings is frankincense, myrrh, and coral. All right, that's why they call the Three Kings. Three different things make up Three Kings. If that's all you can get that. But you can go on my website and get the frankincense and myrrh. But I'm very particular of what kind. Oh my goodness. I'm very particular of what I use. All right. Not saying that I'm picky, but I'm picky. So some companies have very good frankincense and myrrh, and some companies do not. So I have very good frankincense and myrrh. All right. Let's see. Can you talk about microwaving charcoal? Nope, because I don't know about it. That's crazy. Frankincense, myrrh, and corporal. Yep. Three Kings. There you go. All right. Three Kings. That means it got three different ingredients making up. And if you notice, it's green, red, and gold. Three Kings should not be purple or pink or green. It's red. Wait a minute, it's red, green, and gold. That's what it is. So it should not be black. It should not be purple. It should not be pink. Okay. All right. So we got a few more minutes. Should they always be burned? Should they always be burnt, or can we put the powder in our bath as well? Sure, you could. Sure, you could. You could put but yes, you can definitely add frankincense and myrrh. Take the gum and make a powder out of it, and you can dust yourself with it. You could put it in a little bag and wear it. So yes. All right. So we only got a few minutes. Now I want to talk about the next item that I want you to know about. Most of you probably at this point know what I'm going to say. This is something I would never ever be without. Brimstone or sulfur. If you want to chase that invisible force, those demons, those devils, if you have devilish neighbors, you have, sometimes I have clients, and when they wake up, they're really scratched up, they're bruised up, they're being attacked in their sleep. Baby, there you go. There you go. Get yourself some sulfur. Now, if you're allergic to sulfur, do not use it. Because there is people that's allergic to sulfur. Even if you're allergic to an antibiotic called sulfur drug, because sulfur drugs contains sulfur, then you do not want to use sulfur. But if you want to talk about demons not liking the smell. Why? Because some say it reminds them of hell. The stench, the smell of burning brimstone. How do you use this? I'm going to tell you 2 different ways that you can use sulfur. Number 1, you can use sulfur on charcoal. You just need a very, very little bit. But a window or door must be cracked. I do not want you to inhale this. All right? Now, sulfur, let me help y'all a little bit. Sulfur is like a detox. Oh my, I like that. Sulfur is like a detox. When people come in and they ask for a detox, they say, Mama, I need a detox. After I say, for what? I'm going to say, are you on any medication that you have to stay on a level? If they say, yes, I have such and such, and it have to be on a level, I'll tell them, I am not selling you a detox, because detoxes do not have the mindset, or it doesn't work like, oh, I'm going to leave the insulin, but I'm going to take out such and such. It wipes out everything. Okay? Sulfur will wipe out everything. There is, and I'm so glad that you just asked me about this. Come on, y'all. Where is my blessings at tonight? I'm giving y'all some good stuff. I am giving y'all some good stuff this evening. All right? Even the thumbs up. Get them thumbs up. Okay? If you burn sulfur inside of your home and you want to get rid of the lower vibrations, but yet you want to keep the positive vibrations, there is a solution. Y'all know I've been doing this for a long time. There's a solution. The solution is you will mix a little bit of sugar with your sulfur. That's a secret right there, y'all. Don't tell nobody. So if you want to burn sulfur, add yourself some white sugar, just a little bit. Mix it with the sulfur. That's going to get rid of the negative, heavy demonic, invisible things that's attacking you. Thank you for the blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's right. That's right. I'm giving y'all something here that I could have went on Zoom and I could have charged for. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the blessing, Miss Tiffany. Okay. So listen, don't tell nobody about the sugar. All right. That is confidential. All right. But I want you to do it right. So you would use the brimstone, sprinkle it with sugar. All right. And you would burn it on charcoal, but make sure that you have a window cracked. Now, for those people that have a lot of problems outside the home, people throwing things at you, people picking at you, you got neighbors that's just always doing something to you, you can take this brimstone. Y'all ready for this? You're going to get your first morning urine. You're going to put a few spoons of sulfur and red pepper, black pepper, guinea pepper, alligator pepper. And what are you going to do with it? You are going to go and pour it. Don't put it around flowers because it might kill your flowers, all right? But pour it around the perimeter of your porch, your front sidewalk. If they come on your property, pour it on your property. The devils can't stand it. I'm telling you, the devils can't stand it. Even though it's not being burnt, they still can smell it, and they're going to run away. And I don't care if I shouldn't say I don't care, but I don't care if those bad forces are being exhibited by someone. Other words, if your neighbor is doing this to you, but it's that negative force that's in him or in her that's causing havoc in your life. Other words, you didn't do nothing to that neighbor. You spoke. How you doing? Hello. How's your day? But yet you find that they're always doing something to curse you. That means they're being used by a force that you may not be able to see. They may be used. Sometimes people are just nasty. Okay? But whether you're nasty or you're being used as a pawn, get you some brimstone, get you some sulfur. One other way, you could take that sulfur, mix it with salt, get you a big thing of salt. Right now, it's winter time. We just getting over winter time, and you can find the big bags of salt in different department stores and things. Mix you some sulfur in that and some red pepper, some cayenne, and go around your yard. But wait till it's get ready to rain. Sprinkle it around. Now, if you got animals that you think might eat the sulfur, or you have dogs out there, you have cats out there, or whatever you have, I would not do that. Be mindful of that. Okay? If you have babies, you have my little honey buns, be mindful. That's why I want you to do it before it rains. If you look at the weather and it says by 5 o'clock it's going to rain, get your butt out there at 4 o'clock and dress your yard. Dress your yard. And let that water drench that ground and pull that sulfur down in that dirt. And I'm telling you, demons can't walk over the top of it. All right. So let's see. That's right. Thank you, Tiffany. Keep it a hush. What can we do about mirrors? What do you mean about mirrors? Can we burn sulfur on a mirror? Is that what you're asking me? All right, let's see here. This is real in time, I'm Eve. This is really in time. All right, thank you. Do you also have any advice for us able to start seeing these negative voices? Baby, if you want to see, listen, if you want to see negative forces, that's a gift. That's a gift. Not everybody can see. We all have at least one gift, but not everybody are seers. Some people don't want to see nothing. Okay. But if you want to see, you can always ask source, ask God, ask with whoever, your white eyes. I mean, ask for that gift to be granted unto you and that you would be a good steward of it. See, if we have gifts and we're not good stewards of that gift, we don't need it. All right. So ask. You can also use, I love St. Clair and St. Lucy, working with them together. I love that. One for clarity, one for understanding. But just be prepared with what you see. Sometimes you may not see it. How many times have we seen? I keep telling y'all, babies, a lot of the stuff we see on TV is actually true. I've done deliverance for people, and that thing cussed me out, scratch me, bite me, hit me. It's no joke. The person's voice will actually change. So just, you got to be protected. It's not hard if you have that gift to see things, but you got to be protected, because if they know that you can see them, they're going to come after you. So that's why we have to be protected. All right. All right. All right, Amani. I live in an apartment complex. Can I put it by her door? I want y'all to be careful about putting things on people's property. Thank you, Sherry Lee. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for blessing me. I think that y'all are getting some good stuff tonight. I really do. And I appreciate it. All right. Okay. So you got to be careful about putting stuff down and people walking. Okay. For one thing, if somebody see you putting something down and you're putting it down intentionally for a person, they might retaliate. So I don't want you to do that. But if you can have if you can have a mat, put some under your mat. You can always disguise things. If you have a wreath on your door, put it in a little satchel, put it in a little bag and mix it in with the flowers. Okay? If you mop your floor near your apartment, put you some sulfur in the water and mop, or put it in a bucket. Wipe down your doors, wipe down your doorknobs. Go around it. All right? Because some places I know you can't have doormats. But if you can't, they cannot stop you from cleansing your area. Get you a broom. Put your sulfur and you can sulfur and salt, make you some nice a wash out of it. Stick your broom in it. That's why we need spiritual brooms. We all need spiritual brooms. Come on, my spiritual people. We all need spiritual brooms. That's not a broom that you use for every day-to-day sweeping up your floor. Spiritual brooms are used just for that, spiritual cleansings. All right? So use that broom. I don't even care if it's a whisk broom. Use that broom and stick it in that solution and sweep in front of your door. They will never know what you're doing. Okay? In my experience, I mix powders and throw it if necessary. Right, but sometimes we gotta be careful with that. What can we do that's powerful incense belong? Okay, we're not with JoJo, Spaceman JoJo. This is not a video about ancestral money. I do have a video on ancestral money. Check it out. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I have some right now. I have some beautiful, beautiful spiritual brooms made. But I don't know. I've been asked to mail them, but I don't know how I can do it. So I have to find out how I can do it. What size box would I need to even mail something like that? But that is something, Jojo, that I would have to check on. All right. There you go, Tiffany. There you go. That's right. That's right. Busy Bee, that's absolutely right. All right. Baby, them brooms that I made is gorgeous. Not only powerful, but gorgeous. All right. And I really need to make some more. All right. So I hope, look, I'm a minute over this video. All right. But I really, 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 I want to thank everybody that gifted me tonight. I do appreciate it. And I never, I feel like giving somebody flowers while they can smell them. So if you bless me, don't you ever think I take that for granted. But I really do. And I know that you're going to get it back at least tenfold because that's what the words say. So I do believe that. I hope I didn't hurt nobody's feelings about the little Christmas pageant. But y'all know what? I even talk about Easter too. I talk about Easter, Christmas, and all that other stuff too. Because we need to stop it. We need to stop it. But we need to study. I tell y'all all the time, if you don't even believe the Bible, read it anyway. It's a wonderful book of reference. You can find everything in there. Believe me, everything. All right? But so many of us, we grow up and we just listen to everything that the person say. One of the biggest misconceptions, or that I understand, that I read, is coming up very shortly in the holiday, very shortly. Okay. I really have questions about it. All right. I might bring it every year. I say I'm going to bring it to y'all, but I don't know. I might just do it this year. Okay. Let's see here. I have a broom front door. Should the bristles be upright? Some people says yes. The catch. I just heard this recently. One of my babies told me, "Mama, put the broom with the bristles up. That way it'll catch anything that's in the atmosphere flying around." Well, I'm not worried about the things that's flying around. I'm thinking about the things that's crawling around in my house, the things that I need to put my foot on his neck and kill it. That's what I'm doing. That's why. So I put my brooms, y'all get me started. I put my bristles down. So I think that's pretty much personal. I can't speak about things I don't know about, so I don't know. Okay. Let's see here. I need to get another smaller one. That's right. I'm going to replay it to get the peppers. Thank you. That's right. My neighbor is nosy as heck. I need her to mind her business. This work should try it. Got to do my own research. Use discernment. That's right. I love everything you taught us tonight. Thank you. I know some things is I do understand that some things that I see is a little different than other folks. I maybe I'm an inquisitive person to a sort, but I also just don't listen to what people say. I want to find out for myself. Okay, I want to find out for myself. And especially if something's not hitting my spirit right, oh, I'm going to investigate it. Okay? I'm going to investigate it. And it's just so funny to me. So funny that we have people that looks at channels like this and they think, oh, well, these are all heathens. They're all demonic. No, baby. I will give you a run for the money. Okay? I don't, and granted, I went to seminary. Okay? But some of that stuff, come on. Come on. Year after year, we go to these pageants, we go to these Easter egg hunts. We go to Christmas pageants, we go to Easter egg hunts, do you not know, even there is things that I can tell y'all about a bride and groom when they get married, different rituals that's being done that we don't even know, including why is it that a bride have a veil over her face? It's ritualistic. It's not just there for beauty. They might have it for beauty now because they don't know the reason why. There's many reasons why we do stuff, but we have to research, we have to dig, we have to study. And guess what? That's what I do. I study. The only thing I really don't have to study, to be honest with you, is spiritual things. For some reason, it just comes to me. So it's not like I have to have a book and sit there and study, oh, this and that. No, that comes to me because I do truly believe that was from other lives. All right. I'm coming to see you this weekend, Mama. My daughter and my dogs. Oh, okay. I can't wait. I will be there. Can you take a bath in sulfur? You sure can. But just use a very little bit. You don't need a lot, baby. For a bath, you can even add it in with your spiritual baths, but you do not need a lot. Just put a pinch. Pinch. Sulfur is very, very, very strong. Very strong, okay? Just do a pinch. And once again, warning, if you're going to burn it on charcoal, just use a little sprinkle. Not a spoonful, not a half a spoonful. You don't need all of that. Believe me. And if you cleanse your house spiritually first, then burn that sulfur, crack your door. It's the same way with dragon's blood. You always crack a window when you burn dragon blood. I'm not talking about the sticks because I already told you about the sticks. I'm talking about the resin. Because it have to be a place for those forces to leave. And if everything is shut down, where can it go? Okay? Yes, sulfur is very, very strong. All right. So I'm 8 minutes over. And I'm trying to discipline myself. I will be back. I'm going to try Thursday or Friday or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We got one more teaching or working to do this week. I'm trying to really exercise discipline and stay focused. Okay. Right now, I have a lot of clients. And I'm so grateful for that. Good news, even today, one came in and said, "You was absolutely right. We won." And that to me makes me just feel humble that I can help and people come out of bad situations much better. All right. I wish that y'all could see my energy bowl. I wish that y'all could see it. And this is one at home. Let me see if I can get it here. I won't waste it here. You're not going to believe this. Look at this. Can y'all see it? It's even on the saucer. Look at that. I don't want to waste it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Even the top. Look how the top of the glass is now forming little glaciers. Y'all see it? All on the saucer. And I'm going to leave it right here and let it do what it do. Yep. Yes. The one at the store does not compare to the one in the house. And I have very little people coming in the house, but I deal with a lot of work for my clients in my home. I work for my clients. I don't work for my clients at the shop because I don't want that the other people energy to interfere with what I'm doing. So I do my work. Right now, we have 4 altars. Me. I have 4 altars going on. 4 4 at one time for clients. All right. So it's doing what it do. And I hope that you do check your bowls and watch it do what it do. All right. Watch it do what it do. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yes, pretty. Yes, you keep the water up to the top. Keep the water up to the top. Okay. Okay. That should be pretty. All right. Yes. Check that video out. Oh, yes. They really, really work. They really work. And to me, it is absolute. It reminds me of a snow covered mountain or something. It is just really, even the forms of the salt crystals. And what I love about it is it forming on the outside, not the inside of the glass. The outside is just doing what it do. Y'all make y'all bows, okay? We're gonna be making some more bows because it's about now. I need a money bow. I need a money bow. All right. We're gonna do some baths. We might do a bath the end of the week. We might do a different type of bath. I don't know yet. Okay. But we'll see. But I'm gonna try my best to stay focused, and we'll do another working. And I'm way over my time limit. So I'm going to let y'all go. Enjoy the rest of your evening, your night, and kiss the little honey buns. Amani, hopefully I'll see you this weekend. And thank you, thank you, thank you. If this is your first time, please come back, visit the channel again. If you're one of my honey buns that's been with me from the beginning, years, months, weeks, thank you. Please come back. Y'all share my videos, give me thumbs up, tell your friends, your family members, and ask them to subscribe. Ask them to subscribe. Okay. I'm still trying to work on my numbers, even though I'm not concentrating on it. I'm not asking, I'm not begging y'all, but I'm trying to. I would love to get a little plaque. I would love to get a plaque. I think I deserve a plaque, really, to be honest with you, because I think we got an awesome channel here. I know I have an awesome community. I do know that because we're not just an ordinary channel, but we are a community, one for all and all for one. Y'all go over to my website, order the check, the anxiety candle and the checkmate candle, order your frankincense and myrrh, order your charcoal, order all of that. You can get all of that on the website. All right. And I guarantee you that the frankincense and myrrh I have is a good grade. It's a good grade, frankincense and myrrh. And y'all burn, y'all anoint. I have frankincense and myrrh oil. that you can anoint yourself with. Anoint the little honey buns. Anoint your home. Anoint your home. You can anoint that. Anoint your feet, because I tell you all the time, the feet is one of the first places that we pick up witchcraft. Feet, the feet and the head. Okay, the ori and the feet is the two places that we pick up more so than we do any other parts of our bodies, even our hands. Okay, so yes, that's right. That's right. That's right. So I'm gonna get off of here because I could be talking for another hour, and I've already been told that I talk a lot. So I'm not going to indulge with somebody saying you just talk so much. All right. I just talk a lot because I love y'all. All right. I'll see y'all maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. Okay. That's why I sleep in white scarves only. That's what I'm talking about, Amani. Amani, give me a call. All right. Okay. That's it. That's it. No more. No more. No more until next time. All right. I only got one other thing to say, and y'all know what it is. Kisses. Mwah.